Kia ora there, my name's Keir and I'm one of the two music makers that are here at DCR on a month-long residency, and what I thought I would do is give you a bit of a quick walkthrough about what I'm doing with my project. I've just found myself a wee site, so I've set myself up in the bush. This is in the reservation area, and I've just found myself down here on this stump. There's a couple of wee fungal bodies there, and then there's a nice wee cluster over here, and then even under here we've got some developing as well. So I'm just going to set up my equipment and then talk you through what happens. So I've got myself my computer, I've got a portable power pack, I've got this machine here. This is called a modular synthesizer. It takes an electrical wave and converts it into sound, and through all the various knobs and twiddles and dials and levers and stuff, we can make adjustments to the sound according to our taste. This wee module here is the heart of everything. It's called a scion. It's called a biofeedback model. It's got a wee sensor down here so it can recognise my electricity, and then you can see the lights go on. I take my finger away, there is no longer an electrical circuit there, and so the lights go out. I have these wee connectors here, and they plug like directly into the module here, and you'll see again, if I hook up my finger, it is now registering the electricity in my finger. I remove the clip again and it stops, the circuit is broken. And so what I need to do now is I need to take the signal that's coming into here from my plant matter, or what I'm going to use shortly are some mushrooms over here, and then I have to feed it from here into various modules along the system, which will then enable me to start generating sounds. So I will just do a rough patch up and then I will see what I can make for you. We have a cable coming out of here into this thing called an oscillator. It just goes into this patch bay here, which is basically just a connector which sends us out to the machine, then out to the box and into the computer. This is the raw sound wave. So so what we're going to have now, I'm going to place my finger on here and you'll hear the change in the sound due to my influence on the signal. So what I find really fascinating about this is that this new kind of technological that we tool on the modular synth here, I've got my hood on because there's so many mozzies here, enables us to pick up signals of life that were otherwise not so easy to be able to perceive. In fact, we didn't even know they had them not so long ago. And what happens now is that it's almost like a collaboration. I can utilize the liveliness of them to make new forms of music that were previously unimaginable, and then I can interact with them. And here is where it gets really interesting. So what science has discovered in the last 20 to 30 years, there's such a plant now called mycelium. It's not a plant, it's the fungal network. So the fruiting body of the mushroom here, but underneath the wood is the actual body of the fungi called the mycelium. And there's no clip attached to this, but I'm going to attach this one clip here, and you'll see that it is making sound. What's interesting though, travelling all the way through this log, further, we have the same fungus of the same family, and it's a good 1.33 meters apart, but it's connected underneath the bark. And here we'll try this wee branch here. It takes some time to register. The other clip is all the way down there, and here it is here. So I find that immensely interesting. There's something about having to plug into the world to make music. Not that the world itself is making the sounds, but the signal that comes from these fruiting bodies is unique, and I think it is immensely interesting, the notion of non-human entities interacting with humans in the process of making an aesthetic or a musical or a melodious or a sonic kind of thing to participate in. I think it has some really interesting conversations that range from philosophical interactions, the way we are in the world, etc. Many interesting things to talk about. So we're at DCR for another 2.5 weeks, and I'm really excited to see what comes from this time. It's a great opportunity for us to explore these projects. Huge thanks to DCR for the opportunity and the warmth of welcoming us into here. And I would welcome sort of questions or sort of curiosities as well, because this one of the main points of this is to share it. So thank you for watching.